Hello everyone and welcome back to DET Coach's Beginner's Guide to the Duolingo English Test. In the previous lesson, we worked on Highlight the Answer. In this lesson, we'll look at the final two interactive reading tasks. Identify the idea and title the passage. By this point, the earlier questions have already taken us through the full passage. There is no need to analyze it again sentence by sentence from the beginning. First, summarize the passage in one sentence. Then use that summary to answer the main idea and title questions in sequence. The main idea option must cover most of the passage. The title must accurately capture the subject and overall direction of the text. We'll continue using biophysics from the lesson materials. Before looking at the options, quickly review the structure of the passage. The opening explains what biophysics is and how it relates to physics and biology. The middle introduces the physical properties that biophysicists study and gives examples involving cells, skin, chemicals, and radiation. The ending explains that biophysics is interdisciplinary and can also involve chemistry and geology. Taken together, the passage introduces biophysics and explains what biophysicists study. Keep that central idea in mind as you examine the main idea options. The first option reads, Biophysicists study the physical properties of organisms and how they interact with their environments. The first half matches the phrase, physical properties of organisms, which appears repeatedly throughout the passage. The second half summarizes how physical processes, chemicals, radiation, and other factors affect living organisms. This option covers both the subject of the research and its main direction, so the first option is correct. The other three options all depart from the central idea of the passage. We'll review why those options are wrong after completing the title question. Now consider the title question. Our summary was that the passage explains what biophysics is and what the field studies. The best title is therefore the fourth option. An Introduction to Biophysics. This title covers the definition of the discipline, its areas of research, and its interdisciplinary nature. The other three titles also move away from the passage's central idea. After completing both questions, let's examine how the incorrect options depart from the central idea. The first branch focuses on a single detail. The cells and tissues option in the main idea question covers only one part of the research discussed in the passage. The nature of motion in the title question similarly focuses only on motion. The second branch introduces a new topic. The passage does not develop the ideas of electric charges or molecular reactions. Computer simulation of living systems also introduces computer simulation, which the passage never discusses. The third branch is too broad. The processes of life covers a much broader topic than the passage's focus on biophysics and is therefore not precise enough. The fourth branch makes an overly absolute claim. Living things are always in motion not only shifts the focus to motion, but also uses always, which is more absolute than anything stated in the passage. Not every word in these options is necessarily wrong. The problem is that each option departs from the central idea of the full passage. You can answer these two questions as a pair. The main idea question uses a complete sentence to explain what the passage is mainly about. The title question then condenses the same central idea into a concise, accurate title. Here, the main idea concerns what biophysicists study and the direction of their research. The title should therefore name biophysics directly rather than focusing on motion, life processes, or a new topic that never appeared in the passage. For main idea and title questions, begin by summarizing the full passage in one sentence. The main idea option must cover the key content, while the title must capture the subject and direction of the passage. Eliminate options that focus on only one detail, are too broad, introduce new information, or make an absolute claim. For more strategies for identifying main ideas and titles, see the illustrated materials for this lesson on the DET Coach website. I'll see you in the next lesson.